Hello, hello, and welcome to another wonderful stream. This time doing some more Train Sim Classic again. Alright, I'm waiting for the game to unfreeze so that I can actually select the scenario and drive it. Hello, Paradise. Weardale? It's over there, somewhere along the way. Don't mind him or it. Alright, gonna be the scenario that I have made. Is what I'm gonna be driving. So yeah, I hope people will enjoy. It's gonna get boring towards the end because that's when we will be on the single track branch line. And I wasn't really able to put that much traffic in at that point anymore, so there's that. But the start is pretty fun to watch and see and whatnot. So yeah. Hello, Mr. Truth. Welcome. So, starting in Darlington. And our train is a class 35. I didn't set the headphone on it, but whatever. There's stuff that I keep forgetting to do. Anyways, we have a parcel train with some express freight at the end as well. So yeah, plenty of stuff to work with in here. Ah yes, what a way to start a stream. Yeah, I made this. It's gonna get boring towards the end. I mean, I'm just saying the truth, you know? Looks gorgeous. Thank you, but at the same time, not everything is mine. It's a bit loud. Oh, I forgot to reset the sound. Because when I record videos, I set the sound of the games to be at regular volume, basically what I'm hearing as well. But on the streams, I limit it down, and I forgot to limit it down. I'm sorry. But the road is pretty nice. I think it's relatively old as well. Not sure. But it's very nice. Who bought it? Got it as a gift this Christmas, so enjoying it. Darlington had the world's first public railway to use steam locomotives. Hmm. old. Ah, God damn it. Hello, Mickey. You're just going to torment me with that one typo that I did that one time for the rest of my life. Fair enough. Can't even see the signal. I can see it here. Cannot see it here. Alright, and now we have fun. Yes, I will. You will never forget about it. Great mouse per hour now, but I get there fast. No, absolutely not. Brake valve operated signals. The underground railway station I built on my trains map uses a river line as one of its main... Wait, what? Underground railway station? As in London Underground, or just generally below the ground? Now you've got me intrigued, sir. Moving from signal to signal. Trying to get out of Darlington. Yeah, isn't you? Okay, I see. Nice. You drowning him. I'm very interested to see what that's gonna be like. So you're planning to have the tube there, as in just like AI trains in the scenery, or do you actually plan it to be drivable? It's not meant for the player to drive on, but it's by a regular railway station so you can see. Ah, I see. That's nice. No, that's a red, okay. No. Oh, why not? Because I need them to pay for train tickets, don't I? I mean, technically you don't. Right? Technically speaking. And now we just head out of Darlington. I'm looking forward to OpenTTT. I hope I remember how to play. Yeah. Pretty much the same. I still have the easier settings in there. So making money and stuff like that is not going to be a problem. But if you want me to get rid of them, I can. Or I can tweak them as well. Have something be harder, have something be easier. But yeah, not a problem. I think it's good to keep the settings as they are for the new player. So the default settings or the easier settings? Because as they are right now, it's the easy setting. So trains don't cost as much, the maintenance is lowered, the loan interest is lower, all that stuff. Daisy settings, yeah, okay. So mistakes and logistical setup are not punishing. Yeah, fair enough. I doubt Brent is going to join us at the very beginning as well. But I think he is gonna be joining once we hit the more interesting years for him. It's like 50s, maybe 60s, roughly. But yeah, that's far away. Oop, lagging, frozen, crappy internet. Ah. Yeah. That happens. Anyways, the speed limit for the remainder of the journey is just gonna be maximum of 45. There we go, that's a nice review. I can get a thumbnail like this. Okay, gotta cover the whole map by 1960, got it. Yes. How are your trains endeavors going? I had to update for the third time now. So basically, when so Zach got back to me that it is in fact a confirmed bug and it will be fixed in the next trains patch. So there's that. So they know it and they fixed it. But I had to change for the trains plus beta stream, right? And I think there are like 5 updates out now, maybe 4, ahead of the normal release game. So I updated once, the bug was still present. I updated the second time, the bug is resolved, but a different one has appeared, an annoying visual bug with the 3D trees where they you can see them up close and you can see them far away, but the middle area like, why is that blue? That class 37 was supposed to be green, but okay, whatever game, thank you I guess for replacing my engine somehow, but okay. Anyway, the second update had the issue of the middle LOD essentially not existing at all, not rendering for the 3D trees. So I've updated one more time and that should be resolved now. I haven't checked yet, right? I'll need to get to that. I haven't had the time yet. But yeah, 3 updates, a cache deletion, and 2 extended database repairs later. I would say that I am back in session making business and generally, so that's nice. I've managed to fix incel ban as well, like a week ago roughly, thanks to Este as well. Because he was the reason that was like kicking me into action, like, hey, try this and try that, even though like even though like I came up with the idea that, hey, let me just do this kind of switcher. I don't even know what I done, but hey, incel ban now works, so I'm happy about that. But I need to redo every single session for it again, so I'm in the process of doing that. I have gotten what I've done is also that I have gotten rid of the idea of having it be a storytelling DLC, in that the story that I previously had was not really fleshed out and it wasn't making any lot of sense and it was kind of annoying, in a way that you spend a lot of time just in the winter time, because that's like when it started in autumn, but it then immediately just switched to winter, and then through like half of the session ideas that I had were just in winter time, right after each other, like, you know, and I didn't really find that exactly fun. And but because of the way that I made the story, I couldn't switch it around. So yeah, you just went immediately from the beautiful autumn colors in session 1 and 2 into snow for the remaining 8 or 10 sessions. You know, that's not exactly nice. So I am reworking it now in a way that you will get random season. Right, I'm no longer doing any story to it. I'm keeping elements from the story, like characters and stuff, to give to places and locations. Maybe sometimes tell a little bit of history or the idea of the island, right? But the seasons are randomized, so either you start in spring, summer, autumn, or snowless winter. The reason why snowless winter is because there is no way I can make it snowful winter. Because that requires me to change the environmental settings, but if I, you know, this with the snow line, but if I do that, it's gonna be more annoying on the, what is it called, like, if I do that, I cannot do any other season on the route, because spring, summer and autumn will just look weird, because the trees will be snowed. Some of the splines will be snowy as well, just appearing in those seasons. You know, that's not really something I can keep. So I'm going at this in a in this kind of fashion. So you get randomized seasons with snowless winter, and you get also randomized weather. I put in like, hey, you know, this is, you know, these weathers are allowed. And, you know, just choose between them, the probability, basically telling the game, right? So there's that. So every time you play through it, you're gonna get a different environment to play in. So that's one of the nicer things about this. When it comes to snowfall sessions, I will have to specifically make them to be snowfall. So yeah. There's no other way about it, but that's okay. I don't mind it that much. Bishop Auckland in 3 miles. It feels like it's further away, but it's really not. It's just basically around the corner. It's not that big of a route as a whole. I think it's like 40 miles, maybe 50 miles. If you like, it has 100+ miles of network, right? But then you look at it and it's just like, you know, these different lines, and you're like, oh, that's not exactly that long, you know. The longest one is the one that I'm actually driving now, essentially, in this session. Going from Darlington, oh, map please. Going from Darlington here, on the bottom of the map, and up through here, into Bishop Auckland, and then onto this branch line all the way to Weardale over here. Just this section here is 30 miles, right? From Bishop Auckland to Weardale, that's like roughly 30 miles. And this here is around 20 miles. Everything else is just like in the 40-50 mile range as well, if you consider like the different like routes and lines to take with the trains. So It's not really that big on the line wise, but on the network side it's massive, and I like that because it allows me to do a lot of unique stuff with all these networks and whatnot. I'm gonna get to the chat shortly. Oh shit. I forgot to fix this. Because there's no need for me to be on this track right now. This is just a passing siding, essentially. So, Sherry, what are your thoughts on what I called his route, Land of the Tea? So, Sherry. Oh, I see. As in Paradise, goddamn it. Also, as you may have noticed, there's no 8 upper US on this line. So glad to hear about news that you got it working and that they are aware of fixing. Yep. Yeah, I heard the trees are all messed up. Yeah. So that's why I went to the third update now. Hopefully that's gonna be better. I am yet to test it, right? So yeah. Give Paradise 64 Minecraft confusion. Oh, nice. Oh, not nice. Oh, 8 sessions, huh? A session name, winter is coming but randomly. Yeah, the snow high thing. So, when it comes to my routes, I always aim for a lot of sessions because it's just fun, you know? And I just want the players to have the ability to like explore so many different things about the routes that I make. Right? Even for my freeware routes, I release so many sessions as well. I just love it. I think for the TRS-22 version of Central Europe Mini, just the freeware update, I released around 15 sessions. For the version before that, I've released somewhere around 20 sessions. And for another route before that I've made, Polaris, is a story-driven route, like actual proper story-driven route that I've released. I've made 22 sessions. Right. And before that, I've had a route for the big Central Europe project. And I think I've also made somewhere around 17, I think it was, sessions for that as well. So yeah, I absolutely enjoy making sessions for the routes that I make because it's fun and allows the players, you know, to just go ahead and have more fun with scripted stuff. Especially now, because Central Europe Mini is gonna have the addition of Germany, it's gonna be even more, you know, possibilities for sessions. And of all kinds. International freight, international passenger, local freight, local passenger, S-Bahn, you know, stopping trains, fast trains, shunting sessions of different kind, be it at a yard or at an industry. You know, just a lot of different possibilities. And I want to explore every single one of them. I want to give the players the option to just, you know, have fun with what they enjoy doing the most. Because for every player it's something else. Some people, you know, they like shunting more. Some people like driving trains more. You know, there's a lot of stuff. And not just that, we have local branch lines. We have main lines. We have high-speed lines with Germany as well now. So really a lot of options for a lot of different things, you know, and I love it. Fun but hard. That's like the thing, I'm doing it with like different difficulties as well. Like I know some sessions that are gonna be easy, and I know some sessions that are gonna be absolutely hard to try and whatnot. I'm gonna need probably Sherdice's help, because I mean he knows how to properly operate steamers in trains, so he will have a better time testing my sessions for Inselban than I will ever have. So yeah, we're waiting here until 34. That's the departure time. Because the signal right after this one is red, because it's a single section between this station and the next one, and there's a passenger train in front of us. You saw it leaving as we arrived. So yeah, I can depart at 40 around. Sorry, 34. Yeah, the signal has now changed up there, which is just exactly 34 at departure time. Now I wish I had better routing control in Train Sim Classic in this game, because I would like this train that we're driving to be on the track to the left of us, but it's putting me through this junction for whatever reason, even though we could have taken the track we were on already, because that just merges in, right? Because there's another train coming in opposite of us that's essentially has a red signal until we have cleared the junctions. You can set markers on the track and make it go by so you don't need to stop on it. Yeah, I know. I know I can. Problem is the pathing is broken in this game. So if you put a marker in the session layer or the scenario layer and guide the train through there, for the path to properly render, you need to restart the game, otherwise it's gonna throw you errors constantly. And even then it's a 50-50 chance from personal experience whether it actually guides the train through there or throws another error, essentially. Even if it shouldn't. Right? So, not really a fan of the way the navigation works in Train Sim Classic. And I wish I had more control over that. Because that's the benefit of trains. I have control over junctions and signals independently if I need to. You know, either keep them operating in their own fashion, or take control of them and set them. Hey, you be like this. until I tell you otherwise, essentially. Be it signals, be it switches, you know, everything like that. That's why I prefer making sessions in trains, and that's why I always make so many in trains, because it's more fun, more control, you know. Green. So next one green as well. Yes, okay. This poor guy is stuck here because the other train has not cleared the next section yet. It will go soon. Yeah, there we go, he just got on the signal. Session rules have a lot of bugs. Yes, they do, but if you know what to use, then, you know, you don't have any kind of problems. Sure, they do have a lot of bugs because a lot of them are really old, you know, but at the same time, like, what other way do you want to make anything in the game, you know? You need to use session rules to make, you know, good playable sessions. In fact, it's kind of required, you know, for the DLCs to use some session rules, you know, this and that kind. Like the navigation, for example, that's basically required. Funnily enough, the pointing system is actually not required. You don't need to have points in your sessions, or score, essentially. Oh, way too fast, god damn it. But you know, the thing with making sessions and stuff is generally you just have to assume that the player is an absolute imbecile at controls, right? And doesn't know what to do. So you need to basically idiot-proof the game and the stuff you make. But you can absolutely get by using like a selection of 20 rules. You can make basically anything you want with a selection of 20 rules. So while they do have a lot of bugs, you have to use them. In fact, even QuickDrive already utilizes 4 session rules by default. I mean, I have an entire tutorial series on it on YouTube as well. The session creation tutorial. I don't remember if it's for Trains 19 or Trains 22, but it's still the same. Absolutely nothing has changed between those two games when it comes to session creation. The stuff that I used, you know, I still use it because it still works. It's relatively simple to program it all. You can make a complex session with simple rules and techniques, and that's essentially what I'm doing as well. And a little side perk is that I'm making it relatively easy for the player to essentially be like, hey, you know what? I like this session, but I would like to drive something else. So you can just, you know, so the player can just go into the editor, switch out the engine, and just name it the same. I mean, that's how every single rule essentially works anyways. On the name system, that's basically the ID of the asset that is used. So you can't do it with the other stuff. I'm making it relatively easy because I name it. Hey, this is player train, this is AI1, AI2, AI3, blah blah blah, right? And then I do the same with the drivers commands. Be like, hey, the AI1 is driven by a driver called AI1. You know, that kind of stuff. So it's very simple on that matter, and very user friendly as well. Speaking of myself, I'm an imbecile when I'm racing session. Well, what I've noticed is that you're just having quick drive essentially, and then you just tell your trains to go there or there. I technically speaking do the same, but I do it a little bit more complicated in that what you do is you basically what? You tell them to navigate to this and that industry and then load unload, don't you? Or navigate to this kind of track mark, right? That's what you use. Or that's what essentially like a vast majority of people use when running quick drive sessions and stuff like that when it comes to AI. What I do is absolute control of the train. I dictated when to stop, when to change direction, which way to go, how fast to go, everything. Setting custom speed limits for the trains, setting custom paths for the trains. They don't get the freedom to choose their path to the destination. I choose them for it. You know, I choose it for them. I don't trust the AI to do a good decision in the game, and it has never done a good decision in the game. The fact that somehow people managed to do managed to get it do what they wanted to do, I see something as a lucky miracle on their side essentially, because I've never had that luck. Every single time I try to do something with just a generic basic AI, it just fucks itself up. Just like immediately, essentially, right? So I fully control it through session rules and commands. The AI doesn't have free will, and because I know the players can be very stupid in what they are doing, I limit the player's free will as well when it comes to driving the sessions. The stuff where I don't limit the player is usually shunting sessions, and I try to make them somewhat fun or more interesting, kind of, right? A vast majority of shunting sessions that I've experienced just have you fixed on a path, be like, hey, shunt this thing, move it there, and then this thing there, and this thing there. It's always the same order, right? What I'm doing with my shunting sessions is that, hey, you know, you have the freedom, right? For the most part, if it's a shunting session in an industry like I've done for Century or Mini, where you actually have to put the inputs in first before you can take the output out. So I've made it, hey, you have the freedom to like choose what you input first, be it the sand, be it the gravel, or be it whatever else, you know, some kind of product. And then after that, after the input, you have the freedom to choose whether you want to take out cargo 1 or cargo 2, you know, first or second, you know. And that's the kind of freedom that I play around with, like, you know, hey, you can do this and that in any order you want. And I know Shreddice did the same on Milton Valley, because I played through it, and it's a lot of fun when it's done like that, because you, the player, have the ability to choose your own order, figure out like, hey, this works best for me, you know? You're not limited by the session scripting, like, hey, you absolutely have to do this first, you have to do this second, and you have to do this third. So yeah. Yeah, that's my system. Back, welcome back. Need to slow down. We have 17 miles to go. I made about 50 session rules for my revised Kickstarter county route for industry supply chains. It always had to hold its hand when the rules would pause on their own, or objectives would get completed multiple times instead of just once. That's very interesting. I'm guessing your own rules as in you had to, like your own scripting, that's the rules that you yourself made, right? Because what I do is I just use the pre-made rules already, like I don't have the need to make any new rules, because I just, you know, I know that hey, this exists, I can use it to achieve what I need, right? And I should probably do another session creation tutorial at this point, and basically be like, hey, you know, this is how to achieve this goal, and this is how to achieve that goal. And I think Inselbound would be pretty good for that as well, because it's a relatively small route, so I could get something done relatively quickly, and also test it relatively quickly, you know. So yeah. My MVR shunting sessions weren't on a fixed path. No, you weren't. And that's what I said. Like, you've done that on Melton Valley. That, you know, you give player the freedom, which I really like. Okay, I'll definitely try the MVR sessions. That sounds like the way I like it. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be essentially programming something similar for Inselbound soon as well, so I could get to streaming Inselbound session creation as well to make it easier for you to follow and maybe ask some questions and, you know, see how I do my sessions and how it works. There's a default rule, set up 15 industry objectives to complete in any order. Oh. You did say, but I posted my message first. Ah, fair enough. Use the default rule, set up 15 industry objectives to complete in any order. Yeah, fair enough. It also really just depends on how you set it up, because, yeah. As I said, the default AI is pretty stupid. And you kind of need to control every single aspect of it. But yeah, once you get the comprehension for the sessions and like how to make them, how the rules work together and what they do, you can pretty easily make whatever you need. Now I've avoided, like I personally avoided making shunting sessions for a long time, simply because I just couldn't get the idea of like how to do them, you know, because for me shunting always was like at my own will. And I played through some sessions, I was like, but this is all just a fixed path, you know, with the shunting. I was just, is it not possible to make free will shunting sessions? So that got me thinking, and in the end I managed to make one like that, where, you know, you have the free will to shunt something, and I've even made it in a way that you have the free will to choose what you want to shunt first, and then you are forced to choose what you want to shunt second, essentially. Like I did with my Central Europe mini shunting session, where you have to either choose whether to put in first sand or gravel, right? And then you are forced to take the outputs of that industry, and you have the ability to choose whether you want it to be first the cement or the cement bags, right? So that's the stuff that I've managed to work out as well. It's like how to force the kind of fixed paths between the free will sections, so to say. And it's relatively simple now that I think about it, but it took me a while to figure out. And that's the fun of this. Kivo, I'll be here for in a bit, but hey, I can go. Welcome. 15 miles to go. Give me the sideline. That's lower. For whatever reason. Could be fun. Give me a side view. Give me a side view game. Come on. I hate it. You just have to make your own side view. Another siding. That'd be nice. I didn't even realize the crossings were actually functional here. I just thought they were always closed. This is fun. I still want to make a British route sometime in the future. But it's such a task for me, because like I just cannot get the British countryside, you know, sorted properly. Cannot get it to look British. Train clip clip clop clop. Yes, it sounds horsey. Rebecca. Hello, Gold Monkey, welcome. You will look at the roof and you will like it. No! I refuse! Oh, look at that! That's finally... Oh. What of you? What of you? Finally get a sideline and it's blocked by a tanker. The game will not give you a sideway because there's grass and a fence in the way. Yeah. Don't mind me just abusing the view. Oh, sorry. Very slow as fuck. Okay, so we have what? 10 miles to go, 10 and a half. Let's just enjoy the scenery. Back for play now. Welcome back, Tango. Welcome back indeed. Nice and easy. Thanks, yeah. You're good. So how are you guys doing today? Since the conversation seems to have died down. Gotta keep it alive. I know this part is boring. But you know. Just stick with me for the last 9 miles. So, where are we? God damn it. We have just passed the station of Stanhope. And we have 9 miles left up to Weardale. Actually, yeah, it's a Weardale, not Weardale. God damn it. That's Weardale. This is Teesdale. So yeah, it's Weardale, not Weardale. Oh my god, cows. Bleh. Yeah, there's a house there. That's a nice little piece of track there. Little Biggle. Yeah, doing fine, working on my trains route while I have thing on in the corner. What thing do you have on in the corner? Would that thing be me? Am I a thing to you now? Quite well, thank you. Doing good, relaxing day, no meetings or tasks. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Phew, well. I have approximately 78,902 houses to play still. Oh boy. So pretty busy with that. Yeah, making cities is something like that, yep. Yeah, stable view. I'm also sick of placing gardens yet. I would rather do gardens than golf courses. Yeah, can imagine, I guess. Ooh, Stanhope, I recognize that name from a 2-foot gauge steam locomotive asset for trains. Ah, nice. Wow, sounds like the housing crisis is about to be solved. You're a hero. Yeah, man. Cow. Moo. Sounds like a cross between a cow and a sheep, kinda. What? How? I like designing golf courses because I put fun twists, decorations on all the holes. Yeah, that's a good part about that. You get to be cheeky. Not quite moo, and not quite ma either. I have got many little wiggles in the track on my route. Yeah, I like that. If I can just put the camera in one place and then just zoom in and just see the train wiggle wobble like this here. Like, that's really nice to see, really cool. Just look at that. And to the left, and to the right, and to the left again we go. Neom. Can I see it there? It's just trees. Oh, no, I can see it. Oh, what a turn. And we're hidden behind the trees there. This is a fun little place. If you need to turn around. A little triangle. Yes, your stream is a thing. Damn! I'm a thing now. Yay! Have you ever designed any real life golf courses or gardens? That's a question. I personally have not. So you don't even need to ask me about that. Ooh, nice. No, digitally I've done several blocks of gardens now on a 4-mile length of tracks. There are only so many combination of fences and sheds. Yeah, I know, right? I too suffer with that. The amount of gardens that one just has to make for stuff is just so... ugh. Towns and villages and... just gardens everywhere. So annoying to work with. Alright, so is it gardens of houses or is it just gardens allotments? Now we're asking the real questions. Does the garden have a house? Or just a shed? I wonder what to stream actually after I'm done with this scenario. I have only 3 miles of driving left, like 7 minutes, not even that. And I don't have an idea of what I want to stream after this. I need to check what my options are. Could do some more SimT if people would be interested. I could do some DL Valley. I could do trains. There's a lot of options. A lot of options for the wide public to choose from. That would be easy. Allotment 02, allotment 02, allotment 01. Yeah! Townscaper, city scanners. I don't have any of those two installed. Not right now, so yeah. Cannot do those two, sorry, can't go. gradient is quite heavy here. Barely accelerating. Two and a half miles. One thing I love about making UK routes is building those elevated sections of the field in viaducts. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's fun to have them snake their way to a town on level with their roofs. Yep, absolutely. I love that as well. Oh yeah, London Overground style. Also in the UK, the maximum wheelchair accessible grade is 1 in 12. Huh, interesting. This is reminding me I need to do more cab view. Could actually drive on one of the new routes that I've got for trains. That I bought the DLCs for. The Harvard subdivision and the Italian narrow gauge route from the 1800s. If you'd be interested in seeing progress pics of my Leyland National Mark 1, I'd be happy to post them. Yeah, sure. We're approaching the end station, so if you want them to be on this stream, post them now. And yes, I did need to know that for my route. Oh. Fair enough. You could do the subdivision DLC? Yeah, the Harvard subdivision. Yeah, I can, absolutely. I've checked out the sessions there. I think the shortest one is 50 minutes, and I think the longest one is hour and a half. But yeah, I can absolutely do that one. Any of those two, actually. Approaching. Nearing the end now. I'm already in the process of making another session for this route, another scenario. where I'm taking a class 37 with a freight train. From Durham to Darlington. So yeah, I really want to utilize all the traffic that I can do on this route. Alright. Also, I found it looks much more realistic if rows of houses don't align with the angle of the tracks. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, it's more difficult to build, but it's worth it. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay. At least if they don't always align with the angle of the tracks. Yeah. Let's get this all. Open up. Also, in trains, do you ever use the Control-C and Control-V scrapbook feature to copy-paste scenery? It's very useful. I've never used it so far. It didn't have the need to use it so far, at least. I know it's there, but I don't know, I just don't use it. Especially since the pasted scenery is already selected when it's pasted. Use it at on. Yeah, I've never used it so far. Right, let's get this thing. So let's check out Kango's bus. A new reskin. What did he call it? It was Barbie, wasn't it? The first Barbie 2 gradient. Yeah, okay. That looks quite nice. I like it. Always found this color scheme particularly interesting because it's just like pink. Why pink? You know, it's just so weird and unique. It really pulls your eyes on. It's like, huh. Livery Stagecoach Gold, the former posh sub-brand of Stagecoach. Okay. Interesting. I like this one. The brown and blue. Really unique. With the lines on the side as well. Just crossing there. Kind of a wave. Very nice. That's the rear on it. Plymouth Tottenham Starker Painton Dartmouth. Very nice. On the interior. Oh, that's very plain, but at the same time very interesting looking. I like it. Interior aisle, they have coach seating in regular city buses for SC Gold, but I've only modeled these benches, so they'll have to do. I see. Fair enough. I made most of my towns. Stagecoach Gold IRL. Having some trouble. Just doesn't. Okay, Flickr is not currently operational, it seems. I'm sorry. I'm also double decker though. Cool. Thank you. That's the bus I ride. Oh my god. Developing this bus for ONSI 2, but may one day port it to ETS 2. Hey, you in the UK then? They just raised prices. Now it costs too much gold. Yeah, in the UK. Oh, that's nice. Yes, at least gold doesn't cost more than any other service, though. The one I ride is double decker. Same. Great work. Floor of the interior isn't reskinned yet, but I will change it soon. Yeah, fair enough. Say thank you. Yeah, that was looking nice. I like that. But yeah, that would be for the train sim stream. Let's switch over to trains now. See ya in a little bit. I'll let you know in the chat when it's back on. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, this works, Kango. That works. It's a very box one. Very, very box. Stagecoach Gold. I see. Okay, okay. I like that. The blue front there. So yeah. All right, let's switch over to the next game, shall we? OBS, Blue OBS.